In this video, we're experimenting to see how fast Phyllostachys Vivax aurecaulis grows in pots compared to soil. This fast-growing, evergreen beauty, also known as the stunning Chinese golden timber bamboo, is a popular choice for UK gardeners seeking a privacy screen. It is a standout bamboo in Kew Garden and Cambridge Botanical Garden as shown in these videos. Certain bamboo varieties boast incredible growth spurts, reaching staggering heights of 60 to 90 feet in just 1 year. Cultivating exotic bamboo in Europe's climate presents a challenge. To overcome this hurdle, Dr. Bock partnered with Pete Michner and his students at the Botanic Garden. Together, they're cultivating a diverse range of both common and rarer bamboo species. Once mature, typically within 3 to 5 years, these bamboo culms will undergo structural testing to determine their suitability for construction. And that brings us to the end of our visit to the Cambridge University Botanic Garden's bamboo splendor. But before you get planting, there's a crucial detail to consider. Chinese golden timber bamboo is a running variety. This means it enthusiastically spreads underground through rhizomes. If you don't want bamboo taking over your garden, planting in pots offers a fantastic way to contain it. Let's take a look at my setup.
That's the first setup done. See, from here 100 centimeters all the way up to that. Okay, so that's how far I expect the bamboo to kind of grow. This should right here on the ground. I'm going to serrate against this bamboo right there, and we'll look at this as an experiment into growth of bamboo and time-lapse. Probably will do it for 10 days, just to 1 meter of growth, and then we could run it through and see what happens.
Over 10 days, I meticulously tracked their growth by taking photos. As expected, the bamboo planted directly in the soil grew faster. However, the potted bamboo still surprised us with good growth, proving that container growing is a viable option for this fast-growing species. Now, let's talk about some key things to keep in mind when growing Phyllostachys Vivax aurecaulis, or any large bamboo, in pots. Pot size. Since this bamboo is a speedy grower, choose a large pot with excellent drainage holes. Think bigger, at least 30 centimeters deep for smaller varieties and up to 50 centimeters or more for larger ones. Potting mix. Use a well-draining mix rich in organic matter. Consider adding a slow-release fertilizer to support the bamboo's rapid growth. Watering. Remember, potted bamboo dries out faster than those in the ground. Water regularly, especially during hot weather, but be mindful of overwatering. Feeding. During the hot summer months, when your bamboo is actively growing, a weekly dose of liquid fertilizer can be beneficial. Speaking of fast-growing privacy solutions, take a look at some of our bamboo in pots. While establishing a permanent solution takes time, we needed an immediate yet aesthetically pleasing option. Bamboo in pots is a surprising yet effective solution. You might be surprised to learn that potted bamboo can be a fantastic temporary privacy screen. It offers a natural and visually appealing solution while your permanent hedge or plants mature. As seen in our previous video, see notification above, we propagate and utilized bamboo we'd grown in pots for the past 2 years. These plants offer more than just beauty, they proved surprisingly effective as a temporary privacy screen. We simply positioned them strategically to conceal the unsightly gap left by the removal of the dead hedge plants. One of the key benefits of using bamboo in pots for privacy is containment. Unlike certain bamboo varieties planted directly in the ground, these won't spread aggressively. These beauties demonstrate how effective potted bamboo can be for creating a lush, evergreen screen, even in a temporary setting. Now, back to the running nature of Chinese golden timber bamboo. As mentioned earlier, these rhizomes can spread extensively underground. If you plant directly in the soil and don't want surprise bamboo shoots popping up everywhere, a physical barrier made of metal or thick plastic sheeting is essential to contain the roots. However, planting in pots offers a natural barrier, effectively restricting the bamboo's ability to spread beyond the container. To give you some inspiration, here are quick and easy bamboo barriers that we built around the bamboo garden to stop the Phyllostachys bamboo from spreading.
This is probably the easiest way to spot the rhizomes as they grow out of the grove. So depending on the type of bamboo you're planting, it may require a different approach to building a bamboo barrier. Also, where you're growing the bamboo will determine what type of bamboo barrier to use. My bamboo here is the Phyllostachys aurea. It's in fact not a large bamboo like Phyllostachys Vivax. Phyllostachys Vivax is much taller, bigger bamboo, whereas aurea is a small running bamboo comparatively. Some of the small to medium-sized running bamboos similar to the Phyllostachys aurea are the Scottish bamboo and the black bamboo. The rhizomes do not grow deep into the soil. You will often find them at the first 30 centimeters layer of the soil. The trench I am digging is not more than 20 centimeters in depth. It is pretty effective.
While potted bamboo offers a temporary solution, we understand some may desire a more permanent approach with controlled growth. For those concerned about running bamboo, 20 to 30 centimeters trench method offers an excellent solution as seen here. Bamboo roots do not grow deep into the soil like plants with tap roots do. They are running roots called rhizomes found on the top layer of the soil. That is why a shallow trench is sufficient to spot the roots growing out of the main bamboo plant. The bamboo trench containment technique involves creating a physical barrier to spot and remove the rhizomes as they grow out, effectively containing your bamboo while it flourishes into a luxuriant, green hedge.
Some of the best options for rhizome barriers are patio slabs and heavy-duty plastic or rubber materials. As for the root barriers that I'm working on, the first root barrier that we laid 7 years ago was made out of patio slabs covered neatly in canvas and laid along. As for the reinforcement barrier now I'm working on is the heavy-duty plastic. The 30 centimeter trench is nice and neat. I've also prepared the plastic root barrier and laid from one end of the trench to the other. The important thing is that I'm using individual plastic sheets. There will be gaps in between. To avoid those gaps, I had to overlap. If you look closely, you can see the overlapping of the plastic sheets. Now that is very important so that the bamboo rhizomes do not creep in and onto the garden. Support for the plastic rhizome barrier is treated timber posts. So I put the treated timber post right where the plastic sheets overlap and hammer them in place so that they give a strong back foundation. So now that I've done all this, I've got the overlapping of the sheets, I've got the timber post hammered in where the sheets overlap. The garden path is going to be as strong and as stable as it can be. It's a 4 days of work from here to there.
So, whether you choose pots or soil for your Phyllostachys Vivax or aurecaulis, with a little planning, you can enjoy this fast-growing, evergreen privacy screen and add a touch of the exotic to your garden. For more bamboo growing tips and advice, subscribe to our channel and leave a comment below letting us know what kind of bamboo content you'd like to see in the future. Thanks for watching.